Guys, it's Yoli. Welcome back to the Dreamscape Lounge. So this is box 1 of 2 of my absolutely massive Buyee haul because this was my very first time ordering from Comicomi and Café Collab merch. We've already unboxed everything on the previous video, so if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave it over here. And as for the other information, I'm going to leave a link in the description. But anyway, I'm going to stop yapping because we got a lot to unbox. And while I go through them, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the series that I have merch and new manga from. I'm going through all of the leaflets that the order included because I'm just kind of fascinated by seeing all the physical media. I feel like it's something we're just kind of losing. So it's always interesting to me whenever I see them. I feel like I'm a very analog person when it comes to this kind of thing. I don't know, how do you feel about it? First off is Soutegai no Sweet Marriage. Plot-wise, this manga looks right up my alley because it follows Ritsu, who's a cool-headed and serious office worker who suddenly gets proposed to by his colleague and rival, Haruma Honjo. So it has rivals to lovers, sort of fake marriage, salarymen, and the most fun part here is that you can marry whoever you want in this story. So Ritsu just kind of goes with it so that people can stop hounding him to get married. I mean, how real is that? Right now, this one is only a digital release, but I'm definitely going to be keeping this one in my radar to get physical because the art is so pretty. I still haven't read it and I really want to, so I'm likely going to be checking if I can get a Kindle version on Amazon or something because these two just seem so precious. Let's see if I can get these out of the plastic. I think out of all the whole, the Soutegai no Sweet Marriage merch has to be my favorite because it looks very Valentine's Day coded. I'm just kind of obsessed with how cute everything looks. I'm definitely going to be displaying these on my shelf as soon as I can. I thought these cards were going to be printed on paper, but they're actually printed on plastic and they're pretty hard. Next up, Kikazaru Hina wa Mada恋を知らない. So I found this one for a while and I still haven't read it, but honestly the premise just sounds so sweet. The story follows Keita, who secretly cross-dresses in his cosplay, but when he's in his first event, he encounters his most popular classmate, Satoru. And later on in the story, Keita's secret comes out, and you can imagine he is not happy about it. But then Satoru surprises him, because not only does he accept his hobby, but he's also willing to help him out with his makeup, because surprise, his sister does makeup and he's good at it. So these two become very quick friends. I'm excited to read the manga and then read it along with the drama CD. Let's take a peek at the booklet the CD brings, and it actually has manga panels in it. And how cute are these little acrylics that come with the CD? Tiny side note, but I'm a really huge fan of this manga's aesthetic. Everything is so pastel and cute, and I think it fits really well with the vibe I'm going for on my shelf, so I always like displaying it. I'm honestly just so mesmerized with the art. That is so pretty. On the inside, it's like pastel, and it has like this little gradient that looks really well with the coloring of the CD itself. This is so cool. Oh, the inside booklet is also really cute. It has some really pastel colored things that I feel match really well with the story. I'm impressed. All right, let's open up the little acrylics that came with the CD. Though I'm not sure if I ordered this one in special edition, so maybe it comes with the special edition. I'm not sure. Oh, I think this is the one that you put one on top of the other and they kind of complete the picture. They do! This is so cool! Next up is a little acrylic that the CD brought. I believe this one was a paid bonus. And look, they have little teeth. Little hard to get these out of here, but we will try. Oh, this one came off easily. Okay. And there it is. Okay, next up is Maku ga Oritara Bokura wa Tsugai. This one is an idol drama, so I'm really excited to have the drama CD because I'm kind of hoping they sing even though they probably won't, but I will live with my delusions. This one also has 2 CD cases jammed inside, so one of them is a drama CD and the other one has a booklet with some manga panels on it. Man, the inside is so cool. One of the CDs is blue and the other one is purple, so it kind of really matches the color scheme of one of the volumes and their outfits. I really love all the detailing that goes into these CDs. Next up is my Mayo Collab Cafe merch. The name of the manga itself is Mayonaka no Ore wo Mite, and it's a DS manga about an insecure VTuber and his manager. I have the main item of the promotion, which is a big acrylic standee with Mayo and Ogino, some acrylic coasters, and these are like little blind bags so you don't know what you're going to get, 2 acrylic cards, one with Mayo, one with Ogino, and I really like that these are the pastel colors that most of the other merch I have, so it matches really nicely. And this little acrylic laptop display. And while I put these together, I'm going to tell you a bit about the manga. So in a nutshell, the protagonist is Mayo, the guy with the dark hair, and he's very insecure, very gloomy, but when he becomes a VTuber, he's like this very upbeat, bubbly person who everybody loves and adores. But he has these insecurities that the people love Mahiru, not Mayo himself. But worry not, because his manager is about to show him just how appreciated he is. This one is spicy, like one of the spiciest titles in my bookshelf, and believe me, I have a few. But anyway, Tokyopop is actually releasing this one localized on October, so if you want to pick it up, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite manga, and also by one of my favorite mangakas, Luria. The display standee turned out so cute, I am immediately going to put this on my shelf. Now let's take a little look at the acrylic cards, which are also plastic. I thought they were going to be cardboard like the other ones, but nope. And I really like the little messages they have written on the bottom part. That has Mayo and Ogino together in their little cafe outfits, which are so cute by the way. I kind of all in for Mayo's new outfit, he looks really cool. Next up are the acrylic coasters, which had a pool of like 6. I got a handful of them to see if I got the Mayo one. I don't think I did, but this one has Ogino looking really cute, so I'm happy I got it. Ooh, this was cute too. Okay, you know what? I'm really happy with the ones I got. Let's open up the acrylic. As you can see, it's very pretty. And oh hey, the hearts are actually one piece. I thought they would be 2. Interesting. The acrylics themselves are separate though. I love the detail in them. And here it is put together. Next up is, these are purchase bonuses from Comicomi. This one is from Sleeping on Paper Boats, and the other one are from the other mangas that I have back here. This one is from Sugar Freak, and it's a new title. I'm honestly not really sure what it was about because it looked cute and I was like, gimme? So let's look at the summary and see what this is about. Alright, so I looked it up and it's actually a 2-shot, so I know what I'm going to be getting on my next haul because it comes out in a couple days from when I'm recording this. And it's essentially an incubus and a human, And the incubus vows to be one with the next person he meets, which happens to be the protagonist. But the real showstopper here is this adorable little cube standee. It has the chibis of the characters in the cover, and I checked the listing for the second volume, and it also has one of these cubes, so I really hope they connect. That would be really nice to see on the shelf. I do think I'm going to be putting this one up for display very, very soon, and here it is, all assembled. It's so adorable, oh my gosh. And in the other bag are the other little extra goodies, like the booklets, the printed cards, and some loose leaf papers. We also have some SNS cards. These ones are printed out of cardboard, and one of them came with each drama CD. Next up is Flawful Remedy, and this one is about actors and directors, and the way it kind of goes is that the protagonist got dumped, and he's been feeling, well, you know, in the dumps, but the new popular guy comes to rescue him and heal his heart, and I'm really excited to read it. I love this trope. Ooh, I'm sorry, I have to cover up the standee. This other one came with the manga, and Sublime actually picked it up for localization. It's called Sleeping on Paper Boats, and I'm going to read it very, very soon. I was going to hold off a little bit, but after I saw the art on the inside, ooh. From the manga pile, I have a couple of these wrapped in plastic, so let's get to them. I just love the inside covers of these manga because it's so cool to have two covers essentially. Ooh, next up is Geshi. This one is Hitomi ga Kasanaru Zero Zenchi, and it comes with its own little booklet. So this one is the game streamer, and oh boy, I can't tell you too much, but it's very in line with the Geshi's other manga, with their adorable characters and their cute dynamics. Here's Kono Koi wa Kitto Amasugiru, which is pretty much my favorite manga ever. Also from Geshi, which I now proudly own 2 copies of. And I regret nothing because that means I can just have 2 displays of the same manga. The more the merrier. The story is honestly one of the sweetest romances I've ever read. It's about a salaryman who ends up meeting with a construction worker, and they end up bonding over cheap candy, and that just kind of makes their day. And along the lines, they fall in love, and it's one of the sweetest stories I've ever read. They are such green flags, both of them. And every time I see Sora and Kento, my serotonin levels go up. Next is Kami no Funu de Nemuru, or Sleeping on Paper Boats, which is its localized name. So this one caught your eye is gonna get localized soon. It's honestly kind of fascinating because the protagonist is like this very gifted scriptwriter, and he kind of loses all confidence. You know, he kind of goes into a rut because all of the people he writes for, they end up suffering a lot of unfortunate circumstances, and he ends up blaming himself for it. So next up is this handsome photographer who is going to maybe motivate him enough to pick up the pen again. This is Key Mystic Undercover. So the protagonist models for his own clothing line, and since everything is usually kept secret, somebody will catches him one day changing. But instead of divulging said secret, they ask for a little favor instead, personal modeling. And shenanigans ensue. Sensei to boku no hanai-teki ikusei shinan. So this one's an interesting case because it's about a veterinarian and an intern. And I peeked at the art and that's all I need to know. It looks really nice. It looks right up my alley, and I think this is the one I'm going to read first from everything I got here. Wow, that is everything in the haul. I think I'd follow the manga in this box. I'm pretty sure I will like pretty much everything in here because all the tropes seem very tailored to me. And because I have so many options to choose from in Japanese, I end up being pretty specific with the titles I bring home because I usually end up picking titles and tropes that I think I may like, depending on what I've read before. Not gonna lie, as cute as the merch is, I think I'm just obsessed with the manga covers. They're so colorful, so bright and pretty, and they're gonna look so nice on the shelf too. I'm actually almost done editing the next video, which is box 2 of this haul right here. So after that, I hope to show you a shelf refresh with all these added in. And something I'd like to do after getting new manga is to scan them in my digital bookshelf so that I know what titles I have. And it's a lot easier to keep track of everything I have because I haven't read every single volume in my collection yet, so it's hard to tell if I own something or not. And I end up buying dupes, which if it's something I'm intentionally buying twice, I don't mind. But if I already had it and I buy it again, and I could have bought something else, it's kind of upsetting. And you know what? I'm sure we've all been there. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments. I'm testing out a couple of different styles to see what I want to do with my YouTube channel, so feedback is very much appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!